What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Rolando Ramirez in the news going at Oscar De La Hoya. As you can see, this is from his verified Instagram account. He has screenshot and exposed the message that was between him and Oscar De La Hoya, stating Oscar De La Hoya hit him up and stated, man, what the F, bro? You talking shit to me? You talking shit about me? I have nothing but respect for you. I offer you a load of money to you and you turn it down. Go fight Pitbull for pennies, bro, and good luck. Then he responded to Oscar by saying, you should thank me and trademark Oscar De La Fishnets. You're welcome. All right. So basically, this is regarding the fight between him and what was supposed to be him and him and Ryan Garcia, and then Rolly comes back and says, he makes a post on his Instagram verified account. He says, F Princess Ryan Garcia, F Oscar De La Fishnets, F DAZN, the can't say the word, stream network out there for wasting my time, and more importantly, wasting their entire boxing world's time. It's disgusting to see how you guys do business, then try to go behind my back offering Pitbull an offer, then you claim I outpriced myself. Yeah, y'all effed up. Now it's Rolly versus Pitbull, Amazon Prime, the largest network in boxing history. This fight is an explosion. All right, so he is obviously upset. He doesn't like how negotiations went. Trying to make negotiations. It's one thing that I noticed, man, about boxing and boxers is that when two fighters are talking about, when I put it like this, when you have fighters talking about making fights, like for example, Ryan Garcia was stating how he wanted to fight with Rolly, or at first he said he wanted to fight with Devin Haney. Now he's saying he wanted to fight with Rolly and whatnot. Nine times out of 10, the fight's not really going to happen, because that's not really how negotiations work. Negotiations more so work quietly behind closed doors. It seems like those are the fights that get made, bro. The less we hear, the more likely it is for fights to get made. That's just what it seems like it is, all right? Now, I do want to speak on this situation, man, because Rolly's a lot of things, man. He's charismatic, bro. He's entertaining. He's funny. Some people say he's dumb. Whatever the situation may be, I will say I do feel like Rolly's personality is good for the sport. I feel like he's an entertaining guy. And one of the things I will say, I know for a fact, Rolly has heavy hands, bro. Like, when you've been around the sport as long as I have, and when you actually been in the sport, not like, guys that, guys that just watch the sport. I'm actually in the sport. You can tell when a person has heavy hands. Sometimes, when I say that, I don't even mean to say, because like Rolly's a guy, you don't even need to be in the sport to know that he has heavy hands or whatnot. But he's an entertaining guy, very, very fun. Any press conference with him seems like it'll be pretty lit. The problem is, he's kind of in a rock and hard place, because now it seems like he's gonna have to fight Barraza, seeing that the Ryan Garcia fight can't or won't be made, and that kind of it is what it is. I mean, I'm kind of split between it, because one side of me is like, okay, dang, what I'm saying, like, well, actually, the more important side of me is like, okay, can we get Ryan versus Devin Haney? But I know that fight is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so one side of me is like, man, dang, I would have liked to see a build up between Ryan Garcia and Rolly, like a fight between them, just to watch the build up. And because both of them make so many mistakes, I know for a fact it will be a knockout. I said this in one of my videos. Now, obviously both of them are hard hitters, but it's so many times where you see two hard hitters fight each other, and it ends up going the distance. But in this situation where you have Rolly and Ryan, it's because a lot of times what ends up happening is when you have two heavy-handed fighters or two hard hitters, they're not trying to make mistakes. So they're focused a lot on their defense and not making mistakes or whatnot. So it ends up going the distance or whatever. Whereas you have two guys like heavy hitters like Ryan Garcia and Rolly, where both of them make a lot of fundamental mistakes, where this fight has no choice but to get stopped. It's no way this fight goes 12 rounds, man. No way at all. And I was looking forward to it because these guys have a backup. They have history. Rolly, you know, I felt like the sparring session I saw with Rolly and Ryan, I thought Rolly got the better of Ryan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I just knew that this fight was gonna end in a knockout formation, but I still wanted to see this fight. But you know, and then most importantly, the reason why I wanted to see this fight because I do want a step for fighters outside of promotion in different promotional companies to, you know, fight each other, bro. Like, they need to break this whole narrative of in-house fights, bro. We do want to see guys step out on different platforms and face each other, man. Like, I just felt like that would have been necessary, and I don't understand why, you know, why we can't do that. You know, I just feel like I just really wanted this fight to happen. But you know, it is what it is. In this case, you know, it looks like it's not happening. I'm not surprised. Looks like Rolly recently, you know, he recently just posted about him fighting Isaac Cruz, which is another good fight. I feel like any fighter, I always like to see 50-50 fights. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you get any B-level fighter against Rolly, that's a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested in that matchup. I'm very interested, actually. I think that this makes for a fun fight, and I would actually, I would actually be pleased. I'm sorry about that. I would actually be pleased in seeing that fight because then it would also allow me to know that Rolly is not going, or Tank Davis is not gonna fight Isaac Cruz, a fight that doesn't need to be made. I just don't feel the need for that fight to happen. The fight that I do feel like needs to happen is Tank versus Devin Haney. That's the fight that needs to happen. But you know, regardless, man, now that leaves the question that what's next for Ryan Garcia. De La Hoya recently made a tweet saying that who was it? Jose Ramirez, I believe. He recently made a tweet saying that fight was close to being made, Ryan Garcia versus Jose Ramirez. But that fight just doesn't entice me, man. Like, when was the last time Jose Ramirez fought? All right, I'm box wrecking it right now. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, dang. Hey, Jose Ramirez actually got a pretty good resume, bro. Oh, snap. Jose Ramirez got a good resume. I didn't realize how good Jose Ramirez resume. All right, well, how good his resume is. Jose Ramirez has the record of 28-1 with 18 knockouts. Dude got a really good resume. Okay, actually, I don't know. I think I forgot. I slept on dude. I forgot all about Jose Ramirez, like, for real. Actually, okay, because he hasn't fought since March 25th of last year, beating Richard Comey, which is a very good. I mean, he's a good fighter, a very hard hitter. He stopped him in the 11th round. He beat Jose Pedraza. That's a good win. His only defeat comes to Josh Taylor. He beat Victor Postal. That's a good win. Maurice Hooker, the first person to beat Maurice Hooker. That's a good win. He beat Jose Zepeda. That's a good win. He beat Amir Imam. Bro, I forgot all about dude. That is crazy. I did not that he got a pretty good resume. Okay, maybe that is a good fight then. Okay, dang, maybe that is a good fight. That's a pretty good matchup then. Dang, I slept on dude. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, listen, I don't think that's a big fight that Ryan is looking for, but it's still a really good fight, bro. I think okay, maybe this is why Ryan. I don't know. Let's talk about it though. I think Ryan Garcia may be at a point where he really just wants to focus. He just wants big fights that are gonna like bring attraction, that he can, be on pay-per-view with, big events. That's what I'm talking about. I think he's more focused on big events because, bro, Jose Ramirez is actually okay. I slept on him, and forgive me for that. But that actually, Jose Ramirez has a better resume than Ryan Garcia, bro. I think that's an interesting matchup. And I forgot. I'm shame on me for forgetting about Jose Ramirez like that, forgetting about his resume like that, bro. Shame on me for that, but I would like to see that maybe Ryan goes there. As far as Rolly, get Rolly versus Pitbull. I mean, I feel like you know, that's a great fight to be made. Let it happen. I really wish one of these guys would give my dude Gary Antoine Russell a shot, but it seems like I feel like Gary Antoine Russell is gonna have a hard time getting a shot at these guys. He's gonna be one of those situations where they're gonna have to fight him, or whatnot. But you know, regardless, man, listen, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. Get Ryan versus Devin Haney. All right, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you want to see each fighter fight next? But what do I know?